I haven't attended my local Methodist church now for several weeks. After Christmas, I just couldn't be bothered to go there any longer, and so I haven't attended the Bible study which I'd started to frequent. It became odious to me the way that they distort the word and mischaracterize the faith constantly. And when I was there, I haven't mentioned this, but at one point they had two visitors coming to the Bible study. Well, only about 6 people go to that study, myself included, maybe 5. So our ranks were swelled on that occasion by two visitors, and they were immigrants. They were black men or Arabic men. I'm not quite sure where they were from. One of them didn't speak all that much English, but the other one was a little bit better. And I was struck by how excited the church elder was to have these two wretches coming to the Bible study in which they had no interest. It was quite apparent. But, cozying up to a church that's very keen to help immigrants and to apologize to them for all sorts of things and to give them special treatment. It makes sense for them to do that. That's quite a cynical expression, of course, but it did seem that they really had no interest in the Bible study. Their English wasn't really up to it, even to the Good News Bible, which was the one that was used. And I think I read a passage from the Authorized Version, so that would have left them completely blank. But the elder, he was just so pleased that they were there, and he was so, the deference that he extended towards them and inviting them to ask questions, and if we're going too quickly and all the rest of it, really making them absolutely welcome and doubling down all the time. Well, I turned up at that Bible study when nobody was there, and I didn't receive that kind of a treatment at all. I was acknowledged, but that was more or less it. I guess I didn't need any special help, they thought. But also, they couldn't win any brownie points with me, but this fellow had an eye on his brownie points, and helping brown people is something that they yearn to do in the church because it makes them feel holy to do so. But they hate my brothers and sisters, really. The English patriots, they hate them. They characterize them as very dark and hateful because they called them racists. And they themselves, they claimed, well, they were not racist at all, and that everybody should be made welcome and feted when they come into this country. But they had no love for their brothers. That's the state of the world, really, isn't it? And I'm pretty happy not to be going into that church any longer. I tried for a while just to have some fellowship, have some human contact. But after a bit, honestly, better alone than poorly accompanied. God bless this evening.